Hi, I'm AJ, and this is my Let's Play. Thanks, Bev. This is Bev McGinty. She's a rusty simmer. Bev used to be a truck driver, and now she's retired, as rusty simmers are. And her goal is to become a gardener. So, my objective with the Rusty Sims is to get my Sims to max out on their skill before they die. As you can see, Bev has very few skills, not even a gardening skill. So for this first episode, we're going to figure out how to get a garden started, how to get some skills under Bev's belt, and how to have a good time being a retiree, or as we like to call them, Rusty Sim. Thanks for watching. And as we know, the first thing to do when working in a garden is to buy seeds. All right. Bev is going to start off with, how about herbs? Bev's going to start off with herbs. Just a couple of seed packets, and we'll get those in the ground. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Now, Bev has a family, and you'll see them from time to time during our Let's Play. She has a daughter, a son-in-law, and a granddaughter. So we've got, let's go ahead and take the walls down so you can see as well as I can. And Bev is dancing in her bedroom. I respect that. If Bev wants to be a dancer, that is okay. She can do that in her off time. But for me, I'm going to have Bev go into the yard and start planting some seeds. And I'm going to plant the seeds as in an organized fashion if I can. But I reserve the right to move them around as needed. So the seeds come in a pack, of course, and once you open the packs, the thing that you're growing or the thing that you have to plant shows up here in your inventory. And you can see that we got a bunch of parsley and we got some sage, and it looks like that is all we got. So we will print that, and it looks like sage grows year-round, so let's go ahead and plant that. And it looks like parsley grows only in the summer and, what was that, summer and spring? Summer and spring. So we will not have a robust parsley crop. We should have a robust sage crop. Bev doesn't really need the money, so, uh-oh, I can't plant these. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to lay these out, and of course we have a sprinkler right there that's going to help manage the growth, manage the watering, sorry. And we also have some, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and drag these over and start placing the sage. So like I said, the sage should grow year-round. The parsley should grow only in spring and summer. Okay, and let's get Bev to go ahead and plant these. Okay, Bev. Get her to plant these as well and get her to stop playing horseshoes. So we want to see if we can get Bev to level 10 in gardening. Right now she's I think that's a 0. So there, now she's got some action there. Good. Bev's a gardener. We can call Bev a gardener. The objective is to get her to level 10 before she dies. Bev is an elder sim, and she has lived 90 days, and she's got hopefully plenty more to go. May she live a long life. So here's our intrepid Bev planting her garden, her little garden, and I said I would make it neat, and I don't seem to have made it neat at all. Sorry about that. Um, it is what it is. As you can see, Bev has an impressive flower collection, plant collection, and she also has a scarecrow, which has some game interactions, but we won't get into that yet. That'll be another episode. She's got some flowers over here. This bush here is, you can fertilize it by pottying in it, and you can also nap in it. So it's not something that you can impact the growth on, but its presence here means that Bev doesn't have to go indoors if she needs to use the facilities. And this is just a vanity garden that I created. You can see it has, these look like rubber plant leaves. I don't know what those are called in the Sims, but you can see it's just a little nice flower patch with a ladybug motif in there. And Bev's got some birdhouses here, and of course she has horseshoes, and I guess she was planting herbs in here. I didn't mean for her to do that, but you know, Bev's a gardener, so let's go with it. Bev is going to get in there and plant those as well. And oops, oh, citronella candle on the porch. Bev has a lot of birdhouses. I've not played with birdhouses before, and I only just recently got seasons, so I don't know if there's an interaction with birdhouses or if they are just pretty things. And it looks like somebody's, oh, that was Bev, sorry. Bev's going to go ahead and plant these things, and it looks like there are no interactions with the birdhouses, so they are just there for decoration. But I like them, and I put them all over Bev's house because I think Bev is the kind of person who would really enjoy that. Okay, Bev, we'll take care of that later. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and water these because there's no sprinkler here. So Bev has to really pay attention to watering those. And holy cow, that was pretty fast. There is a sprinkler here. I don't know how far it's going to reach, but we'll turn it on and we'll see what happens. Looks like parsley's doing good. It looks like the water doesn't reach this far, so we'll get Bev to water those and water those. Okay, and while she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and keep giving you a tour of the house. I'm taking the lazy way through. Sorry about that. So this is Bev's house. Bev lives in an old home, maybe the one she grew up in, and she has remodeled it a little bit. And because Bev was a lifelong trucker, she actually did not spend a whole lot of time here as an adult because she was on the road. You can see her truck is here. I think at some point in the Let's Play we'll sell her truck. She is retired. She is not going to be going on the road anytime soon. This is Bev's porch, and it's very green with plants and flowers and a cart and a bathtub. This is in Strangerville, so the bathtub on the porch seems perfectly on message, but I just wanted to show you how pretty Bev's place is. And now we'll go ahead into the first floor, and let's go. This is Bev's living room. Oh, sorry, I forgot it was on the second floor. Okay, this is Bev's okay, this is Bev's living room slash kitchen. You can see she's a pretty small living room area there. Bev's just one person, so she doesn't need a whole lot of room. She doesn't need a giant TV. She's just happy with that little one. This is her kitchen, and you can see that it is a nice kitchen, but it's a little old-fashioned as the house is a little old. She's got a refrigerator, some cabinets, a sink, and a trash bin. She doesn't have a dishwasher. I think because she's just one person, I feel the dishwasher is a little too much for one sim. I could be wrong. Bev may buy a dishwasher in the future, but for now she doesn't have one. She just has the sink. She also doesn't have a microwave. I think Bev doesn't eat a lot of microwave food, so she doesn't have need of that at this point. So she has no microwave either. This is her office. She's going to be able to get in here and look up plant stuff and build skills. And when she's bored, she'll play a game. And also she can read books here. I don't know if these are interactive books. I think these are just decorator books, so we're not going to use those. But as you can see, the interactive bookcase is right behind our Bev. And so she will be able to do that. And she's focused from her game of horseshoes. And what she's going to do with this focus is hopefully put it onto some sort of gardening project. I don't know. She may streak through the sprinkler. I don't know about our Bev. Oh yeah, she's playing the sprinkler because who doesn't love that? Good. Okay, so Bev has run out of things to do. I'm going to let her play while we go and look at her bathroom. This is Bev's bathroom. And because, like I said, this is an old house, the bathroom is downstairs. It's a beautiful tub, sink, toilet combo. There's no shower in here. I may install a shower at some point if I get annoyed with bathtubs. The thing about bathtubs in Sims is it takes a sim a very long time to take a bath, and as a player, I sometimes find that annoying. So upstairs, there's really kind of a dormer, not a dormer area. It's an open space, and you can see here, Bev's bed is there. And let's go ahead and bring Bev up stairs so you can see that interaction. Bev's bed is there. There's a wall here, and then her closet is back here. And I like to play closets because I like to say, well, if the sim doesn't have a dresser, or I like to play a certain level of realism. So I think the closet is a realistic way to deal with a problem. So I'm going to put the walls up so you can see what the closet looks like. There, that's Bev's closet back there. And it's not really interactive. I just enjoy putting a closet in my builds. So you'll see those with other builds. This is the spare room. So like I said, Bev has a daughter. And Bev's daughter lived in this room. But now that she's an adult, she has a husband, she has a child of her own. She no longer lives in this room. They actually live in Strangerville, so Bev doesn't really need this room. She doesn't have a lot of company come over, so this has evolved into the junk room. And you can see there's all manner of junk in this room. There are extra blankets, there are sports equipment, books, a Christmas tree, a coat rack, shoes. This is kind of Bev's catch-all room. And as we go into the Let's Play, if there's a need for some extra space, if Bev's granddaughter comes over and decides to stay for a while, we may redo this room. But for now, this is Bev's really big junk room. So Bev has decided to go into the kitchen and grab something to eat. So she's got to cook. And while Bev's cooking, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Okay, Bev's got to work on her cooking skills. I'm not going to judge her for that. Let's see how she's doing with her gardening skills, because that's really the one that we're going to focus on. Yeah, she's almost at level 1. I mean, at level 2. That's amazing. She's almost finished level 1. And so first off, let's turn off the sprinkler because there is such a thing as too much water. Let's watch that. And let's see what she can do to bump up her skill to level 2, because that would be fantastic. Go Bev. And that would also be a great place to end. And I think we could achieve that by these plants, which need more attention than the ones that are attached to the sprinkler. Okay, none of these plants need my Bev's attention, so I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to plant some more, because in the planting of other things, even though we're just planting the same stuff, in the planting she will be able to earn some just enough skills to get her up to level 2. So, all right, Bev is eating right now. Yeah, and I guess she's done, which is great. Good. And of course, as with all Sims, Bev here is dressed to the nines and she's doing garden work in her formal wear. I don't know why she did that. That's her choice. I respect her choice. We may want to go with some coveralls next time. I don't know. We'll see if we can find something a little more appropriate for garden work. But for now, I have to say Bev looks great. It's not really garden approved wear, but it is pretty. She does look fantastic. And so I'm pretty impressed by Bev, but maybe we want to go in and change a few outfits so that Bev can feel good about getting dirty. And Bev is at level 2. This is a good place to stop. It looks like she's going into the kitchen to do something, so let's go ahead and get Bev settled in here. We will put her to bed, and that, folks, is where we will end this first episode.